Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the latest edition of MLG's NOS Performance Pro Tips. We have a great game for you this time out, so without further ado, let's get into it. Few players in Starcraft 2 have been personified as rock stars, but for Stephano, it's as if James Morrison came back as the competitive gamer. The 19-year-old French player has amazed Starcraft 2 fans ever since he chose to forsake school in 2012 in favor of competitive gaming. The interesting part is that he doesn't spend every hour of every day practicing, but lately partying. At the second MLG arena, Stephano easily took third place. During the first 2 days of the competition, he stormed through the bracket, but went without a win on Sunday and was forced to bow out of the tournament. Today we're going to take a look at Stephano's match against his StarCraft 2 nemesis, Pult. These two have met in several grand finals and have delivered some of the best matches the community has ever seen. They most recently met at the MLG Spring Championships in Anaheim, California. In this replay, Stephano ends the game very quickly with a devastating 6-roach Zergling attack, which Pult has no chance of holding. Let's go ahead and take a look. Start with your normal opening for Zerg and drone up till 9, then start your Overlord. Make sure your first Overlord is already out scouting. Drone up till 10, continue droning till 15, and on 15 pull a drone to start your hatchery at your natural. Drone back up to 16 supply, and with the second drone, the 16th one, go ahead and start your spawning pool. You should take your gas right as you start your 17th drone and then continue to drone up till 17 supply, when you'll finally start your Overlord and get one last drone at 18 supply. When your spawning pool finishes, go ahead and start 2 queens, 1 in each hatch, and a pair of lings as well. Add in another Overlord at 24 supply and start ling speed around 27 supply, continuing to drone. Make your Roach Warren at 27 supply and continue to drone till 28. At this point in time, you want to get some extra supply, so start 2 Overlords to get that little bit of extra room. When your Roach Warren finishes, you should have enough minerals and gas for 6 roaches. Once you make your 6 roaches, pull drones from the gas and put them to work mining minerals. You're going to build a ton of lings to support this attack. Constantly push out lings and rally them over to your opponent's base, but just outside so we can't see them. Hold the push until the roaches are outside. Keep in mind that if there are any unbeaten paths on the map, like the right and left channels here on Entombed Valley, then use those. Chances are your opponent will have control of the Xel'Naga Tower, and those passageways will make it easier to stay undetected. Once the roaches are there, go ahead and push in. It'll be pretty hard for your opponents to stop this unless he scouts it early on. This build is designed to punish greedy Terrans, and you can see that is exactly what Stephano does as Pult is forced to GG out. Now, as always, 3 key tips to remember. Number 1. Larva injects are crucial in this build. You need the additional lings or else this attack will fail. Number 2. Remember to pull your drones from the extractor once you have about 250 gas. You can check this by clicking on the extractor to see how much you've mined. Number 3. Try your best to not show your opponent your hand. If he sees this attack coming, he'll throw up an extra bunker or 2 and hold it easily. That's it for this tip. For more NOS performance videos, go to MajorLeagueGaming.com/NOS.